I now need to cut out slots in here for the window frame. The window, I put these are on 4-foot centres, and thinking about it, what I should have done was because these are in the middle of a board, I should have put these at the right spot for the windows, but I didn't, so I now need to cut this off all the way up here and the same on that side to fit in those windows frames. They're 47 and 1/16 wide. So what I've done is I've measured a line up there to cut, and then I had a little bit of a play. I got my jigsaw out and I used an exceptionally long blade, and I tried to cut an equivalent slot in that lump of wood there. It didn't work very well. It's okay there, but the blade tends to, as you can see, end up skewing and not cutting square. So what I then tried was I scored along with a circular saw, and then I chiselled out the remnants, and that seems to work okay. Produces reasonably square, and I'm convinced I can get that right, particularly if I cut it and sand it. So what I'm going to do, I have set the depth stop on my circular saw. This is incidentally a very cheap Argos circular saw I got at the sale for 20 quid. The Argos blade's not very good, so I changed that for a silver line blade, which is much better. So what I'm going to do is, that is now set to the right depth. I'm just going to go and run a series of continuous cuts from there up to there, and then chisel it out. And then I can then take a measurement from where I've actually cut to over here, because I've cut a piece of wood exactly the right length to make sure I cut that exactly the right depth over there. So let's put it on a tripod and crack on. Then I actually get close to that line and then chisel the bottom better. See how that looks. Let's make it closer to that line down there. And we have a freshly sharpened chisel. Right, I think that's going to work. I'm just going to carry all the way up. I might do that off camera because it's getting sawdust all over the lens and I don't want that, so I'll just cut that out and carry on, and then be back in a minute. Right, let's get out and chisel. So before I do that, I can get through and just take most of this out just with a mallet. Actually, I'll tell you what. Take most of that off. Right, now I'm just going to take this top bit out, which I would have to do with a jigsaw. told in that jigsaw wrong, but never mind. Right, let's come in and square that up. Chisel. I was going to do the whole thing with the jigsaw, but I decided against it, which is probably for the best. Just follow that line created up here. You can quickly lift all that out. And that should now be good. There. Okay. Right, just going to give that a bit of a brush with the sander. Back in a sec. Right, let's give it a quick sand. Right, need to do the other side now. Let's go have a cup of tea and I'll be back in a minute. Right, now the other side is done. I'm just going to go and make sure I've got this piece of wood I've cut to be exactly the right, the length or width rather of the window frame. So what I can do is I can get in here and make a nice mark there, exactly how deep it wants to be, and I'll just rub a bit of pencil in there. And I can do the same at the top, see if it's exactly the same width. It's there. Hold that up. Right. That's pretty much it. Let's just check that. Okay, so now I'm just going to set the depth mark on circular saw. I'll do the same thing over here that I did over there. Right, let's just so you can check what it's like at the top. Let's get the knife out. It looks like it's okay at the top. Actually, I might just need to pencil out. Stay there. Right, let's go and just mark off the spots to show what I'm doing. So I'm just marking the spots here, where I can see it's a bit close. Up here. And here. In fact, most of this I could do with easing out a little. Top. Right, now I'm just going to carry on, now I've got that up I can take it back out and just fiddle with those until it's right. Right, so I've cut out a piece which is a reasonably snug fit under there. What I'm going to do, I've marked out where I want to be on here. I'm just going to drill a couple of pilot holes in to screw it in. Down the other side. Still a couple of screws in there. I'm not going to glue this one. I'm not going to do it up to full tightness just yet. Right, next thing I'm going to do is sort out the noggin for that. Let's get that window frame out. Yep, I've got the mark where I want the centre of this at the bottom, so that will be easy to find, and I need to put that on a 4-foot centre as well. As I happen to put a mark up there as well, right? That's it, cuts. I'm just going to cut that bit of wood and cut the pocket hole joints in, and then set it up, but you don't need to see that because you've seen lots of that already. Right, we're back. So that is the right length. I've put in 2 starter screws in the pocket holes. I've started 2 screws over here for the other end. I'm just going to stick some glue on there. On either end, I'm just going to grab my mallet and the drill driver. That was done. I just realised I'd left my mallet out overnight, which is stupid because it had a heavy dew fall. Anyway, right, I'm going to stick some glue on, tap these into the right place, and screw them in. And I've got the long driver bit on the drill driver, which I need for pocket hole screws. The glue's probably a bit of overkill, but and we're done. I just now need to go and do a little bit more sanding to get that frame right. But as it happens, that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just going to tilt you up a bit. There we go. Been through and marked up where I need to be. That's all woodwork on the frame done. I just need to get it a little bit opened up. Let me go find my specs. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, that really helps, and constructive comments welcome.